Hi guys, this time I'll be doing commentary of my first format library event, top back in May 2024. If I recall correctly, this was the second Moralltach Monthly I joined, and the first time I was playing Geargia in an actual tournament environment. So my plays were not optimal and there were some objective misplays made. This is Moralltach Monthly 27, top 8 match against Falco, one of the better players in the H.A.T community, although occasionally with some odd deck building choices and decks. This was one of the last monthly tournaments before they started getting to about 60 plus players, and it only consisted of 33 registered players with a top 8 top cut. So let's get into the match. I was playing pure Geargia back then, without hands, and I knew Falco plays some kind of rank 4 toolbox with hands. I probably wasn't sure if he played 4 or 6 of them. He also plays hand traps such as Veiler and Crow in main. Gors, BLS are some of the cards worth mentioning, at least for Geargia. So with this hand we can either simply pass with setting warning or something, or make Geargigant, which is probably the better play, but overall not that good of a hand. This doesn't go through. So now if we know he plays Gors, and if we attack, we almost lose on the spot, and not much to top deck to come back from the situation. But also if we just pass, at least as far as you can see now, Dark Hole destroys Gigant. He doesn't float, so that's also a rough spot to be at. But yeah, not attacking is almost certainly the better choice to make here. And yeah, we attack. Gors comes down, and that's basically all she wrote. We set only warning. We should probably set MST as well to maybe at least make him a bit afraid. So yeah, warning takes care of Ice Hand. Gors does 2,700 damage, which is quite a lot. A plus 2,000 from this, so we're really in a rough spot. Now he'll most likely even set Mirror Force and Trap Stun. He has Soul Charge. Okay, Geargia Armor, I don't know, does something, I suppose. Firehand just closes the game, because that's enough damage. Before we lose, we should at least MST and reveal one of his cards, but we don't even do that. So yeah, this game was just a perfect example of how just one simple wrong choice, like attacking or not attacking, cost us this game, even though Gors isn't that played. I mean, it isn't played at all in H.A.T format, but we knew he was playing it, so that was really a poor choice we made. Once again, this weird hand, so we'll make the same play as before. Surely it won't happen the same as before. So no Veiler this time. We go for Accelerator rather than Armor or Arsenal. I mean, it's okay actually, because we can make another Gigant this way next turn, so it's probably the best option. So we have 3 back row, we can play around hands. One comes down, We could book it and then make some dweller plays, but we could also just compose it and push for some damage. Yeah, it won't be game, but compose is also fine here. Yeah, it's probably best to just keep Book of Moon to go as aggro as possible with this. Although, yeah, we still have an issue of Gores once more. But yeah, Compose doesn't solve that issue at all. Dark Hole, once again, Gigant doesn't float. So we're -1 already. MSTing is correct here. So yeah, I don't know, I'd say keeping bottomless without Myrmelio in the main is an odd choice against Geargia. Maybe he didn't even have anything better to side in, but there's not much you can bottomless if you can't search it from the deck. I don't know, it's so-so to keep it. Okay, so we really did just pass the turn here, not even attempt to make another Gigant and not do anything. And then not attack. Maybe we want him to summon something and so that we can at least kill it. So we're most likely telegraphing Gores once more. Okay, so Geargia is one of the best top decks here. Although there were plenty of them. So as of now, I would here just go for armor, setting it, and using book for his XYZ, rather than try to destroy his hand right now using book. Mostly because if we have 3 monsters in the loop, you should try to, I don't know, keep as much spell and trap protection as possible, book being one of the best. So using it for Ice Hand, yeah, that's exactly what happened, isn't good. Let me go for armor, setting breakthrough skill. Here, he'll probably just summon Treasure, attack, probably set either Azathoth or Firehand. Summoning. Now we can't protect, but we still search, so it's okay. He sets Firehand, which is probably better than Azathoth at this time. Okay, now we could make a yeah, just making a Gigant is the optimal play here. Since we'll be making Gigant, it's wise to at least go for Giano, although we will make all 3 Geargia gears dead. But not floating for 3 times is just too much. Okay, searching Accelerator for next turn plays, attacking. And that's it. So he had Firehand. Had it been Ice Hand, we could just break to skill it on the attack. But yeah, of course it is Firehand. It's better to just attack it Firehand than to make a rank 4. So he clears Gigant. He once again doesn't float. I even ask if it misses timing. So that's how new I was to this community and online playing, but back then Now Falco will set H.A.T. So here we could make third gigant. We could make Alucard, popping this, attacking this, and before flipping breakthrough skill to clear both. But if this is a fire hand, it's not good for us. Although if this were fire hand, he would probably summon it in attack the turn before. So yeah, it's not fire hand. Or we could make Soul of Silver Mountain. And then in my phase 2 make something. We'll see. Pass. Roll this. Yeah, so it's Soul. So now we can go get armor, but armor doesn't really can't search any more accelerators, so we'll probably make rank 4. We could make Black Sheep of Corn, get rid of this. Yeah, this was probably the better play. But also third gigant isn't all that bad, because we know this isn't it isn't a hand, it can't be. Okay. So now he flips Azathoth, makes Arc, clears the whole back row, puts us on low life points. He'll probably even set both back row, at least Torrential, because it works great with Arc. So we don't play 10 tempo. What can we do? Oh, so we should make the third gigant now. Again. Oh, sorry, no, third gigant is here, so we'll make... We'll see. Probably I was thinking of Zen Mains. So yeah, he was afraid of Zen Mains for sure, because he can clear it. He does have light and dark, but not many cards clear it. So yeah, he used Torrential correctly. He detaches, but yeah, maybe he forgot we have breakthrough skill, so at least this takes care of Arc. And now he's also on the top deck. He gets one of the best top decks. Okay, BLS. And these were some of the best ones. And he puts us on low life points. Okay, so dead Geargia. Now we could just set armor, but that's a bit risky. Although there's not really much to do here. I mean, we could make a Black Sheep of Corn. Probably best to just make it next turn. Wiretap, which is not a good draw for him. Yeah, BLS would just clear the game here, but that's one card of 28, so it's not realistic. Okay, so now we flip armor, get the last arsenal. And then we probably make corn. We'll see. Actually, Dweller might be even better in this case. Okay, actually Emerald is best here. Okay, what is going on? Oh yeah, so he used a scaling to trapstone, then trailing 3 wire tap on his own trapstone. He tries to activate Gores in a new chain, but that doesn't really work that way. So the chain resolves backwards, and first wire tap resolves, putting trapstone back into the deck. Trapstone resolves without effect, and chaining 1 Black Ship of Corn sends Firehand to graveyard, deals 1000 points of damage. But at that time, wiretap is still on the board, since cards get sent to the graveyard after their resolution, after the whole chain resolves. That's what we discussed here, and he confirms it. So it was a really big misplay. He went -2 here. Plus, he reveals Gores. So we are, knowing Gores is in hand, this is +5. So we should try to get to Emerald as soon as possible. Probably best this turn. There are 3 gigants already gone, so of course this is the correct play. Summoning actually Arsenal is better to use, just to leave free space. Teening some more, why not? Because we really need some actual back row to play against these Gores. Okay, so we'll put Gianos back. And armor, Gigant, sorry. Summoning back Gianos. Make Gigant. We should make Gigant here and add. Okay, there's not really much to add, so yeah, Upstart is the correct play. This will add Accelerator from Grave, and since we already put Black Ship of Corn in attack when we didn't know what was going to happen, putting Emerald in attack is correct, because if he gets a hand, he'll clear a lot. If he gets BLS, he wins. So BLS wins it, and that's it. Actually, yeah, Valor wins it here as well, but he probably sided out Valors against Geargia, or maybe not. Valor wins because we cannot clear these Gores in any meaningful way, but only if we play poorly, so only BLS wins it. We set Soul Charge at least to bluff something. Okay, so he actually top decks Valor out of 29 cards. So if you want, we could play around the Valor, but usually Valors are sided out against Geargia. So with Teen, we use Emerald first to get at least some back row. We get nothing once more. So Gigant triggers as well. Arsenal. Now the correct play would be summoning Arsenal without Accelerator, I guess. And attack only with Arsenal and then Gigant, not with Emerald and Corn, because Gores, if he attacks over one of these, we lose, and we can use Arsenal with Accelerator for a rank 4, such as Rhapsody, in defense. At least then we don't die when we put those two to defense. But that's only to play again around Valor, which is odd in itself. So we attack with Emerald first, and that's game for Falco. At this time we thought everything is going to our plan. According to our plan, we'll make Rhapsody Steel, boost Black Ship of Corn, destroy these Gors. We don't play Utopia or something, which would come in handy in this situation. So yeah, we banish and Valor comes down, and that's it. We can't even equip. We could set Nobleman, but he will surely just attack. He has to, otherwise he loses. So we might as well scoop. I'd suggest for you to play this one more turn. Maybe somebody won't attack, but players such as Falco, of course, will attack. They have to, otherwise they'll lose. So there's no really reason not to attack. So yeah, this was a great display of how small misplays can cost you the game on the spot. And even when you are +7, you can still lose due to low life points and playing suboptimally. So yeah, playtest, and also this was a great example on how having more practice can avoid situations such as this one. So thanks for joining in, and bye.